We're talking a lot about delivering business value outcomes to your customers. But what if, when you start talking to your customers during the buyer journey, during the onboarding journey, about their desired outcomes, what if they don't know what they want or what they need? And oftentimes people think they know what they want, but they don't really know what they need. So you need to tell them. This is where you get to be prescriptive. And so you might start with some industry best practices in similar or the same verticals, like companies in your industry. These are the outcomes that they work for, that we've delivered for them, or maybe for companies of similar or the same size. So you tell them, hey, this is a good place to start. These are the outcomes that are best practices. So you need to know that and guide your customers and be prescriptive. Now, sometimes when you tell them those best practices and those guidelines, that might help them clarify what it is they really need. So, for example, when I recently moved into my new home a few years ago, we hired an interior designer because I am not good at that design stuff. And the designer gave us lots of ideas, and I don't necessarily know what I want, but I definitely know what I don't like, So her just giving us lots of ideas helped me to really clarify what it is I wanted and needed. Now, sometimes also you get them on some initial value, then you help them gain traction, then they're really going to get what your tool can do for them, and then they're going to define the next level of outcomes. So remember, outcomes are always evolving. Just because you get to some initial value outcomes, some quick wins, that's just the beginning. Now you can really help them. You can partner with them to really take their business to the next level. Delivering business value outcomes is the true purpose of your business. And it needs to show up in your actions and in your team's actions. So start looking at, what are your customer-facing teams doing? If they're not taking specific actions that drive meaningful outcomes for your customers, then it's time to question what they are doing and why. Because if they're not helping to help your customers be successful, then they need to really examine what the teams are doing. To dive deeper, let's talk. Let me know how I can help you deliver meaningful business value outcomes for your customers.